The Committee of the Future is being established in terms of the advancement of digital technologies in the governance architecture, not only in Zimbabwe, but throughout the world. As I indicated recently, the United Nations had a segment on the Summit of the Future. The whole idea is using digital technology, particularly driven by artificial intelligence, whereby you are looking at digital analytics in terms of what is obtaining now in the way we run our parliament and what should obtain in the future, in the next 50 years, in terms of how we are going to conduct our oversight using digital technologies, how we are going to enact laws using digital technologies, how we are going to ensure that members of parliament play the representative role in parliament. All this may transform the architecture of the parliamentary processes, whereby, for example, the outreach programs may not require the presence of members of parliament who can then communicate using artificial intelligence in terms of reaching out to the electorate, or vice versa, where the electorate will be reaching out to the member of parliament, including the question of campaigning. During the electoral processes, it is possible that the nature of the campaign is likely to be influenced by artificial intelligence. As you can follow, there is, in some cases, the question of cloning of the features of some individuals, even the voice. And that indicates that it is possible that you can have a voice-over of a member of parliament in real life, so that the member of parliament does not need to be at a specific location, but can reach out to that specific location using artificial intelligence and get information from the electorate likewise. So it is important that we prepare ourselves for the parliament of the future in the next 50 years, and hence the need to establish a committee of the future which will drive that process. And before we do that, we need to be educated in detail as to how we can implement artificial intelligence in our parliamentary processes. And this, I want to believe, will link up with the executive in terms of having a dashboard that will link up with various ministries of government, so that if you want to conduct oral hearings, the representatives of the executive in the form of a minister or a permanent secretary or other senior government officials or officials from parastatals, they don't have to be there physically, and you can then apply artificial intelligence in terms of conducting, the oral sessions accordingly. We also are looking at this Committee of the Future in order to be preemptive of the negative impacts of the application of artificial intelligence in terms of question of cybercrime as well as some misrepresentation that can arise by the misapplication of artificial intelligence, the protection of the dignity of people, where there might be some misrepresentation using artificial intelligence. So the human factor shall not be disposed of, because it must be the gatekeeper for some of these negative impacts that may arise in the application of artificial intelligence. The committee of the future will have to be carefully put together with people, members of parliament, who will exercise visionary perspectives in terms of dreaming about the new parliament that will be driven by digital technologies.